Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Rosalinda. Hola. Thank you so much for being here, girl. Thank you for coming back. Welcome back to another video and let's just get right into it. So I've been toying around with the idea of making these kinds of videos for a while. I have gotten a few comments or like DMs saying like, oh hey, like maybe you can go to different stores and let us know what you would buy there, because I am predominantly just a Sprouts shopper. I think I've said it before that that is my store. That is where I find everything for the week, like where I get all my stuff. It's Sprouts, and I find it convenient for me. I don't have to go to different stores. I find everything there, and we have stuck to that store, and I really just love it. I love Sprouts, and I just love that I can find everything that I personally need for my weekly meals there. However, I know that some people might look for a little bit more sales. They have a bigger family, so right now it works for us because it's just the two of us, and we eat pretty much like recycle meals, you know, like the same meals. I sometimes make a meal that will last 3 days, so that works for us, right? We're a small family, it's only two of us. But I get that for bigger families, like 3 or more, 4 or more, even 6, going to Sprouts and getting everything there might not be the most economical. So I totally get that. And I know that there is some options, and just with the way that like all the stores have changed, and even like just in like the 2-3 years that I've seen a really big change in stores bringing in more conscious and more healthy products to the store, I felt like, okay, and I've been seeing a little bit more stuff at these stores, so I was okay. So yeah, there is other stores that carry the same brand stuff that I buy at Sprouts for like maybe between $1 and $3 cheaper, and obviously that adds up, so it does make a difference at the end of the day. So I thought that I could introduce this like maybe new segment. If you guys are into it, let's see how the video does, or if you guys have if you guys like it, if you guys want me to go to different stores, of course you guys can always leave it down below or send me a DM on Instagram. But I thought, you know, maybe let's start a series where I go to different stores and I'll show you what I would get. I'm not going to like shop like for reals, but I am going to show you what I would get there. And to be honest, this is my second video. Well, I'm gonna attempt to make at Walmart right now. We are at Walmart. That's what the first video of the series would be. I did though attempt to do this at Northgate, and Wichito actually went with me and we did it. I didn't like how the video turned out, and there was not many things that I would get at Northgate. I was so shocked by the fact that they don't have anything organic, like for produce, like vegetables or fruits. I think the guy said that the only thing that they had organic were bananas, and I'm like, what? No other produce or fruit at Northgate is organic, which is mind-blowing to me that at least that wasn't. They did have a few things, so maybe I can make a little reel about that, but honestly I didn't find much, which upsets me because it is those Hispanic stores are stores that I'm sure some of you guys still go. We grew up on those stores, so we have a connection. That's where we would find, you know, nopales or stuff like that, that is, you know, prominent to our culture. So I totally get it why people still shop there, but the fact that it has such a lack of healthy alternatives makes me upset, you know. But yeah, so let's go to Walmart and see what I find. I think I'm gonna find a lot of things. I personally don't come to Walmart because it's such a huge store. It overwhelms me. Is like the aesthetic is not nice. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's just something that it's important to me, to see things well organized and in nice sections, smaller areas. And just Walmart to me is just this big old warehouse full of things. So that's why I get really overwhelmed, so I tend to not come here. But I know that there's some good stuff, so let's go. Let me show you what I would buy at Walmart. Okay, we enter Walmart and we are right here at the fruits and vegetables. So here it's kind of spread out, but I have already walked out, and I think in this area nothing is organic. I think the only organic is this little section, so let's go and see. So yeah, it does say organic for this stuff, so they only have just this, the carrots, the lettuce, celery, asparagus, which is very important to get organic asparagus. They have kale, squash, bell peppers, the ginger, but that's about it. I haven't seen any berries that are organic, which that's also so important. The berries like blueberries, strawberries are always in the dirty dozen, so that's always so important. So yeah, all of that is just regular, and this is the only organic section, so a small section, but it's still better than nothing. They do have organic bananas, which look, the difference from regular to organic, it's not that bad. So now walking through, I'm just going to try to go aisle per aisle. This is the frozen section. Hardly ever anything good comes from the frozen section, so let's just look. I'm looking at the ice cream. Ice cream for the most part, it's not super the healthiest, but I love Cosmic Bliss that I get at Sprouts. They're pretty good, but here it doesn't seem like they have anything. Definitely this brand, Tillamook, it's a good, better for you alternative because it's actually ice cream. Like they use actual milk in this. Like, you would be shocked to see that some of these other ones, like maybe Ben & Jerry and Hun Dogs are good too, but like maybe this, or they did a study on like, but they did like, those sandwiches that you get, those cookie sandwiches, like those, they can't even call them ice cream because they don't even have any like cream, like any milk at all. So crazy. But I mean, obviously that's still bad because it has a lot of sugar, but it's definitely a better for you alternative. Tillamook, and like Haagen-Dazs, is that how you say it? Definitely Ben & Jerry's are good. None of this frozen like breakfast stuff is good. They don't have any of the alternatives that they do have at Sprouts, but honestly, you don't need any of this stuff. You don't need this frozen things. All right, more frozen things. So as you can imagine, this is the stuff they have. Oh, but look what we found. Ezekiel and the siete tortillas are always in the fridge, so that's where you look for them, or in the freezer. This Ezekiel bread is our favorite. This is the one we tend to get if, I don't know if it's gluten-free. It says flourless. So I don't know if it's gluten-free, but we love this one. But they also have a low sodium, a sesame, a 7 sprouted. I love Ezekiel. It's good. It does take a little bit getting used to your taste buds, but once it does, it's good. For a while we were getting this because it's gluten-free. This one's okay. It's definitely not the best, as you can see, but is a better alternative than the other breads. But Ezekiel's my favorite, so good. And it's $7.53. I think at Sprouts it's $10.99, so that's a win. And these are $8.36, but if you're gonna get these, just get them at Costco. You get like 2 big packs for like $11. But any of these from Siete are really good, so already a win with that price as well. So look, I found it. This bacon is the same brand that I get at Sprouts. It's still Whole30. It's not organic, but it's definitely way better for you. It doesn't have nitrates or anything like that, and it's $6.82. It's in the frozen aisle here. I love this brand. They have all of these here at Costco. They only have this one, this dragon fruit mixes, and I made a smoothie before. These are organic, so I love these, and they're just, you see the ingredients, just the fruit by itself. So you can get these and just throw them in your smoothies. The passion fruit, jackfruit, coconut packs. So this is a good area. They do have a lot of like frozen veggies and fruits. The little organic section, but at least they have some like this one. It's just a sliced frozen strawberries, organic strawberries. These are a good deal. This was $2.64, $3.46 for this one. So these are good for like, your morning smoothies or your oatmeal. You can throw the frozen stuff in there. And these are good as well to like give your smoothies a new taste. And look what they have here. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna take one of these. So wild blueberries are really tiny, and they're really good for you because they are higher in fiber and antioxidants than regular blueberries. And this big old bag is $12.48. It's not organic, but it says non-GMO. I just recently learned some stuff about GMOs, so about the little tag, I'll tell you guys later. But this one seems good, and I seen this other girl that I follow, she gets this brand. This bag is huge, you guys. It's 3 pounds for $12.48. You throw these in your yogurt and your oatmeal in the morning. So good for you, and for $12, such a steal. I've gotten a small little bag from Sprouts of the wild blueberries for like $6. So for $6 more you get 2 more pounds, girl. That's a steal if you're into that. If you want to incorporate more fiber, more antioxidants, that one's a good alternative, the wild blueberries. And to me they taste really good. They're like really delicious. All right, now I'm in the seafood aisle. So they do have a lot of farm raised, but it does say farm raised. They have a small section of wild caught. Let me show you. So it does say wild caught sustainable seafood from Alaska there, and then right here you'll see it. Tuna's always wild caught though, and then they have the other one up here, Atlantic salmon, wild caught. So just look in the fridge and then read what it says. So that one would say Atlantic salmon, that one wild caught, and then just make sure that they don't add color or stuff. See, like this one's not good because they added emulsifier, so it's not good, but always look for a wild caught. So they have more here. Never get that. Like, sorry girl, but don't eat jaiba anymore. It's not even real stuff, so don't eat that. But see, like this one, you just have to read it really careful because it says Atlantic salmon, but then in the back when you turn it around, it says it's farm raised Atlantic salmon. So always read it. All it has to say is just like wild caught. That's all you need. So with all this stuff, it does seem like they have few options. You want to know where the product is from, and then this one says Atlantic salmon, but I think when they have the VAP means that it's like it's farm. See, even though it says Atlantic salmon, it says farm raised, and the VAP is supposed to be like certified farm with like good conditions in that. I don't know enough of the VAP to let you know if you can get it, like if it's good or not. So I would just always stay with wild caught and make sure that they don't add anything else to it. All right, now we are in the beef section, and look, they got 3 packets like the ones you get at Costco of organic grass-fed ground beef. At Costco it's not organic, it's just grass-fed. So this is good, and it's how much? Doesn't say. All right, it doesn't say how much it is. It's none of these prices, but I figured it would be like $20, which is what the Costco is as well, but this one's organic, so this is a good deal. They also have grass-fed ribeye. This ribeye is always going to be a little bit more pricey, but these are good. They do have a little bit more options. This doesn't look grass-fed, so not this. So it seems like for the ground beef, just that packet that I show you is the only one that is organic or grass-fed. So not many options, but it's still a good one. Here they just have the Foster Farm organic free range, so organic is good. This one, I don't know if it's organic as well, but this one is for sure. They have these other options. The regular yellow Foster Farm, I wouldn't get that one, but this one I would totally get, and it's air chill, which is the best way to store chicken. Okay, now we're like in the processed meats, which is the bacon or the sausages. They don't have any bacon here, but the one that I showed you guys earlier, that one is a good option. Alrighty, and for sausages you have Applegate. Applegate is a pretty good brand. They have the organic or the non-organic. These prices are pretty good still, because I feel like at Sprouts it might be like $10. This is the organic, it's grass-fed, and this was just regular grass-fed. Still pretty good. Nothing else here is good besides those that I've seen. Girl, I used to get these when I first got married. I would get these and make them with like pasta for Wichito. Oh my gosh, and look, they also have this Applegate oven roasted turkey. This one's a good one. It's Whole30 approved. It's $6.24. At Sprouts it's $10. So this one is also very good. Look at the ingredients right there. So good. So this one is a good option. They have this one. They have the smoked turkey. Let me see. The smoked turkey is also pretty good. And then they have this one, which is the regular ham. For ham, like with pork, I always want it to be organic, but this is a good alternative as well. So okay, Applegate, I feel like they have a lot of options for Applegate. And then the other stuff is that Oscar Mayer sometimes has stuff, but you have to really read it. like I wouldn't do that because it has camel color, but they have one that is simple. I feel like it says like simple or natural, something like that. I don't see it. Maybe this one, but again, you just have to turn it around and read the ingredients, and not this one because it has cornstarch and all this stuff. But I feel like they do have one. I feel like I've seen it. But honestly, these three options, you're good. With the sausages over there, girl, you're good and ready to go for breakfast. If you like pickles, this is a really good, clean brand. People have been loving pickles lately. I wish I liked them, I don't. But this is a good brand, and I feel like, what is it, girl? I feel like they're $6.28. A steal here, a steal. Ooh, now we're here in the butter. Oh, you guys, I love butter. Literally, I grew up on that. No good if you have it. Girl, it's time to change it out of your fridge. That one, not even real butter. All of this stuff is not even real butter. Then I definitely grew up on that too. Fake. Margin is completely fake. But let's move on to, let's see if they have, but it's okay. We live and we learn. Now we're educating ourselves better. But yeah, margarine, that's not even real butter, so might as well just eat butter. I feel like for a long time people thought that butter was bad for you. I mean, in excessive amounts, everything is, but it's really just cream. And you mix it out and mix it together, and it turns into butter. Look, like this, Dairy Gold. This one's pretty, it's good. It's all it is just the cream, which is the milk and the salt. This is not organic or grass-fed, which I prefer, but this is definitely a good option. Kerrygold, which is pure Irish butter. I always like to get my butters unsalted, so it's not added, sodium. This one is pasteurized cream in cultures, which is even better. So if you can get pasteurized cream, it's even better for you. So like these, and girl, these prices are pretty, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to come to Costco. I'm just gonna have to come to Walmart because these prices are so good. I usually like to get tubbies like this, not like the barritas. But $4.68, like these are really good. If you eat controlar and if you have a bigger family, the one at Costco is better, a better price. But $3.98 for this one is $4.92. The one that is, it's a better option for you, but these are way better for you. So this is an alternative to the bad stuff. We're getting closer to better, and then this is, the better option. So anything from there. This one, I feel like this one should be good. It's organic. Yeah, this one is good. It's organic. Another option, $7.96, a little bit more expensive. But look, if this one's $3.98, you're better off with this one. So that's good. This Tillamook one is also good. So these, the ones that are not like organic or pasture raised milk, they're definitely a step up from those. So you can start moving to this one, but this one is not that much more expensive and it's so much better for you because it has the pasteurized milk. So you have some options here, which I love, and pretty affordable. Now we're at cream cheese. The only options that I saw for regular cream cheese is this one, and it's organic. Organic Valley is another great company as well. It's pasture raised and it's just simple ingredients as well. Love that. They have this one, and for $3.98, again, this is a really good price. The Philadelphia, they tend to add other stuff to it, so it doesn't make it as healthy. See, and they have all these added gums and lactic acid, so this is not so good, but I would definitely get this one. The alternatives, sometimes you just have to read again the label. This seems like it has way too much stuff. Also, it has palm oil, so no. This is an alternative. They do have other options at Sprouts. Here they don't have many alternatives except for these. And yeah, so this one, a good option for cream cheese. And surprisingly to me, Daisy is actually a pretty good sour cream because all it is the culture cream, skim milk, and that is it. Again, I would like it to be organic or pasteurized, but other than that, this is a pretty good option. So I would stick to this. Daisy is a pretty good brand. Okay, now we're at the yogurts. Dead. Remember this one? Oh my gosh, childhood memories. But doesn't seem like they have too many options here. Okay, I think when it comes to yogurt, it's really important to really read the back. So this one says it only has 2 grams of sugar, which is fine, and this one says it's 000, but obviously they have flavors, so they have to, like, you know, put something, and they both come with natural flavors. Now if that's something that you don't mind, then, you know, go ahead. But I don't really like all these other additives that they do, because they have to, you know, put some flavor in there. But it's really up to you. They're not terrible, but I would like my yogurt to be, if I do dairy yogurt, I want it to be grass-fed and no natural flavors. All right, for milk we have some options. This organic one is good. Organic Valley is good. The Horizon grass-fed pasture raised, $6.28 for half a gallon. That's pretty good. $8 for a full gallon. Definitely really good. They do have this whole option here. So it's like $5.22 for this one. That's so good because Sprouts is like $8. Sorry y'all, they don't have any good plant-based here. If they only had this one, but the one with the 3 ingredients, you'd be good. But none of these pass the test. So sorry. Even these, don't get these. Don't get almond breeze. So sorry, no good options for almond milk or alternatives. But the regular milk, they have really good options. They do have the pasture-raised organic eggs, $6.86, pretty good. These are the only ones. None of these other ones are pasture-raised. Spindrift is like one of the only sparkling waters without natural flavors, so any of these are good. And then $4.98 is a pretty good price. And they have Lesser Evil. This one's the best brand for popcorn. Honestly, all the other ones, they have so much added stuff, but this one's good, and it's $3.13. Not this one though. But this one's made with coconut oil, so this is so good for $3.13. A really good price. I know that one of the popcorns is good, but not the other one. It's because in the other one they put natural butter flavor, which is like, what is that? You know, they could have just said butter, like they added butter to it. But that's why I don't think that one is as better. But the one that's just like regular with coconut and salt, that one tastes really good. To me, it tastes like regular popcorn. Really delicious. At Sprouts, I do get the little bags, but that big bag for $3, pretty good. Looking at the chips, see if they have siete. I've seen some siete stuff here, but I don't know if they have the chips, so let me just look. All right, they have these Archer Farm and the Chomps. Honestly, I really like the Archer Farm better, and this one is a little pack for $12.48. I think this is good. This is my favorite, the grass-fed minis, the original. This one's classic. I don't know what's the difference. I never see. Oh, these are turkey. Never tried the turkey, but this is my favorite one. But a lot of people like these. These are also good, and these are $16.78. I feel like these are a little bit more pricey, but from time to time they're at Costco. But these, out of all of this beef jerky, are the best 2 options for you. They didn't have any of the siete chips, so they might have some of the other stuff, because I have seen that the salsas and stuff they have them here, but they don't have the chips. So sadly you can't get any chips. They have all the regular chips. And then I found, look, these are good. Bear, it's another one. It's just dried apples. These are really good. It's $5.23 for this bag. You're better off getting the bag at Costco. These raisins are also really good. It's $6.70. You can get a big box at Costco as well, but that's a really good price. These applesauce pouches are really good. They're $7.48 for 12 of them. I feel like maybe you can get a better discount at Costco. I think you get more, but this is pretty good. They have different flavors, and it's just the whatever the flavoring is, and that's it. These are good. For cookies, they have these Simple Meals cookies. These are supposed to be like more like the Oreo. Their take on Oreo. Look at the ingredients. They're pretty good. I like the regular graham cracker ones, and then they also have this chocolate ones. These are pretty good. However, I had like a little bone to pick with Simple Meals, because I don't know if I just never paid attention, and I just saw that like, oh, somebody got these crackers, and like I just got them. But I could have swore I passed the Simple Meals through the Bobby app, and it was said it was approved, and I feel like it's still approved. However, they're like the ones that I told you that it's the like what would be an alternative to Ritz. They're making them with organic sunflower oil, and I feel like I could have swore to you that they didn't use that before, but now they do. So I guess now with Simple Meals as well, just read the back and then decide for yourself. But those don't have it, so those are good. See, they do have some siete stuff. So they have the Mexican shortbread cookies, the wedding cookies, $4.48. It's like $2 cheaper than Sprouts, but these are really good. I love them. Like, it's funny because they have them with all the Mexican or Hispanic stuff, and they have these, but these are really good options. Girl, look at this cereal. This is me. I used to eat this cereal when I was little. Like, we would get these bags, so obviously it's cheaper and you would get more. These other ones were like a treat. Let's see what kind of sugar. So Magic Spoon, some people say it's fine, they approve it. I don't like it because it has natural flavors, so it's not my favorite. 7 Sundays is my go-to. Where can I see the ingredients? So it's definitely a better alternative, you know, to all of those. But the milk protein, because it's supposed to be a protein cereal, it's not grass-fed, so I don't like it. And then they use high oleic sunflower oil mixed with avocado oil. Why do they need it? Can I just do avocado oil? They do tapioca starch and natural flavors. So some people approve it. It's not that bad, but I don't really like it. Catalina Crunch, the same thing. They have natural flavors, but it's definitely a better alternative for you. So you can keep that in mind. See, and they also have sunflower oil. But some people do end up approving it and liking it. Purely Elizabeth is another option. She tends to be a little bit better with more organic stuff. And then this one is organic coconut oil, which is better. So this is already way better option than these two. This is like, okay, this is better. Oh, sorry, the prices. So $8.88, I think at Sprouts is like $9.99, and this one might be like $6.50. So you're saving a $1.50 on these, so it's good. Look, they have this organic maple syrup 100. This one's good. I feel like they have this one at Costco also. This is a good brand for organic. $6.82 is pretty good. Don't get none of these other ones, but this one's good. Oh, this is my favorite bar. This is literally the only cleanest bar of like all of these other ones. This one's so good. Look at the ingredients, and that's it, girl. I love the Laura bar, and this is a pretty good price, $12.94, because I think I got a box of these for $19 at Target. They don't sell these at Costco yet. I'm waiting for the day because they are pretty pricey, but this whole section of Laura is pretty good. They also have these other like chewy ones, and then of course you guys know my That's It, but these you can get them. It's a good price here because I think at Sprouts is like $9 something, but you can get these at Costco and you get like I think $12 and you get way more. But this one's also a good brand. So they have the little mini ones. These are the bigger ones. I've never seen these, so I don't know about these. Organic pineapple and passion fruit. Caffeine from coffee. Okay, these are good. I mean, you don't know the coffee, maybe it's, yeah, organic caffeine from coffee. Oh, that's pretty good. So if you want some energy, these are a good option. Wow, these are new. I've never seen these. But this one, the ones that I usually get, these are the best. Okay, now I'm in the spices. I feel like people don't talk about spices enough, and they don't really go into detail. You think that you could just be, you know, good with just like grabbing one of these and you're like, okay, I'm good, like this is fine enough. Or, you know, if we grew up with like the Lawry's or whatever, like even this McCormick, you know, you're like, okay, that's fine. But I always like to read the back, because sometimes they'll add stuff like this, look, like calcium silicate to make free flowing, right? So it can come out, so it doesn't get stuck. Like they always add stuff like that like to me it's unnecessary. You just shake it a little bit, girl, hit it on the little counter and then it comes apart. So to me, that's unnecessary stuff that you add. I like to get my spices organic, and then I'll just read the back and see that it's only what it says it is. Like this one's organic. This is, what is this supposed to be? Italian seasoning. So it has the oregano, the marjoram, I don't know what that is, basil, sage, and garlic, and that's it. There you go, straight to the point. And I like it to be organic. This is pretty good price, because girl, these are like $9 at Sprouts. These are $4.36. I mean the Target brand, but look, they're organic and they're just organic ginger. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get my spices here because at Sprouts. They're so expensive. But I like to get them organic, and then just to make sure that they don't have those additive things for the anti-caking, or you know how that one said free flowing. So I wouldn't get any of these. The salt too. Like even this one, I know they have it at Costco, and I used to get it before, but see, this one has added sunflower oil and garlic oil. This one has sunflower oil, and I'm like, for what, girl? Why are we putting that in this? So the same thing, you just have to read it. But I know this one's popular, and I'm assuming these, you know, when you're like, oh, let me make my chicken taste a little bit better. This one's not that bad, honestly. So you definitely just have to read the back, you know. It just should stick to the simple ingredients and nothing added to it. You don't need to add other stuff. Like look at this Lari ones. This one has sugar, added sugar, and then natural flavors, and that other sunflower oil. See, it has so much added stuff for being like the seasoned salt. So that's what I'm saying. Read the ingredients, read the back of the label, stick to just what the seasoning should be, and that's it. You're good to go. But yeah, definitely look for it. They have this big tub organic chia seeds for $14.68. That's pretty good. I forgot how much I paid for mine at Costco. This is also pretty good, $14.63. That's also good, and just that one ingredient, and that's it. And here's the oil. So obviously Chosen Foods, you can get it at Costco. I feel for a better deal. This is $14. I feel like the bottle from Costco is bigger, and it's like tends to be around the same price. I wouldn't get the plastic one, but this one's good. They also have this one as well. Oh, this one comes in a can. You always just have to read the back just to make sure that it's refined avocado and extra virgin oil. This one's a mix of both. Alright, so for the avocado oil, they have different ones. However, I wouldn't trust these so much. This one I know, and it's good because they have this lot number, the ID number. It's telling you where it's coming from. These tend to be a little sus. You're always supposed to get, even though this is 100% avocado oil, it's supposed to tell you where it's from. Like when it says Mexico or Spain, which one, girl? What do you mean Mexico or Spain? And I think this one says the same thing, Spain and or Mexico. So these are no good. And look, for these prices, 15 or 19, might as well just get this one. This one, you know where it's coming from, straight from Mexico. It has the ID number, the lot number, everything. Another good option would be this, and this is for pretty good price. This is a really good ghee option to cook with, and you can cook in high heat as well. So now, look, I wouldn't buy this, but I feel like I'm in the Hispanic section and they have this, and I feel like we all grew up with this, and I get it. Like our moms would cook with this. Girl, just put this back. It has a lot of GMOs derived ingredients. It's inflammatory to you, and it has cornstarch as well, which is also bad. And then it has caramel color. Why do you need caramel color in a seasoning? It has so much. It has sulfates as well, and then the part where it says it has palm oil, and then it has MSG, but is man-made MSG, so it's way worse for you. And then where it says that it has the chicken fat, it doesn't really say specifically like where the chicken is from, so it's not like organic or anything like that. So this one just has a whole bunch of like inflammatory, really bad for you, like ingredients that disrupt your gut. So I would just stop using all of those. They have a whole bunch, but definitely my mom used to cook with the chicken one. But maybe let's not, and then just add different seasonings, and I think you'll be good. Oh, see, they do have Siete stuff. This is the best salsa. I love it. It's $4.98. I think at Sprouts it's like $6.50, so really good price here. This one's a new one. I just picked it up because when I went to Sprouts they were sold out of this one. This one is also good, a great price, $4.88. Try this one, you'll love it. This one I've been trying, it's okay, but I love this one. And these prices, girl, they're so good. They also have the seasoning and the taco shells. So they definitely have this there in the Hispanic section. So these are, I'm glad that they have, you know, some of these options here as well, with like all these other options. All right, they got a lot of local raw honey, which love. Costco sell these. I think they're pretty much around the same price. honey tends to be a little bit more expensive. And then they also have these like peanut butters, almond butters. These sometimes, like, look, this one has natural flavors with other natural flavors, and they tend to add palm oil, so you're able to mix it. So some of these are good. You just have to read the back of the label. Like this one says no sugar or salt added, but it does have palm oil, so you have to read it. Let me see, Justine. I don't know if Justine is pretty good. Oh no, it has powdered sugar. Justine, girl. Okay, see, I found the better one. It's this one. $9.94 is a pretty good price, and all it is the dry roasted almonds, and you can see, right, because of the oil and it stays. And this one, they add all the other stuff, so you're able to mix it easier. But it's just better to just do this one, and it is a really good price. And for bread, I would just stick with the Ezekiel. Girl, what are you doing if you're still getting this? No pan bimbo, please. The ingredient list is so long. It has so many additives to it. And then bleach, wheat flour, canola oil, palm oil, monoglycerine, calcium, phosphate. Yeah, it's not even bread at this point. And we are out. Oh my gosh, I was there for quite a while. It did take me a while to walk through all of the aisles, but I wanted to do that. I wanted to make sure that I walked through all of the food aisles just to make sure that I was getting everything that I like. That's how I usually shop. I go through all the aisles, I make sure that I look and I see at everything, and that's how I end up like getting the stuff or finding out new things by doing that. So I really wanted to do that, make sure that I did that. And yes, it's very overwhelming. There's so much stuff. Like the aisles are huge and there's so many like racks of stuff, but I'm glad that I did that, because girl, I saw so many of the stuff that I buy normally in a really good prices. So like I think it'd be good for me to come here like maybe once a month or so, like to get more like the pantry stuff, like the siete stuff. There was like at like $2 less. The almond butter thing was also a better price that I usually get it for. The Lara bars, that one was a really good price. I was so surprised with that one. The cream cheese that I saw also, that was a good price. The milk, the whole milks as well, they don't have raw milk, but that was good. The Ezekiel bread for Raul, like I would definitely come and get it over here. I saved myself like $2. So they definitely have so much more than Norgate did, and I'm so glad that they do. They have so much better, more alternatives. And maybe I missed some because I don't think I went to like the pasta section, because I usually don't buy pasta like that. I get it at Costco, like in big bulks, because it lasts a long time. Pero sí, like definitely Walmart has so many more things, like an affordable $2 to $3 cheaper than what I usually buy at Sprouts. So definitely a way better alternative. If you do tend to come here, maybe look out for those brands instead of the ones that I showed you. Unfortunately, they don't have good options when it comes to like organic. Like they don't have a lot of organic options, especially in the fruits and vegetables. And it's like, I don't know why. I feel like maybe it's just more expensive, right, to do that. But since fruits and vegetables get sprayed with pesticides, most of the time, a lot of them, there is obviously like every year there's the dirty dozen, the ones that get sprayed the most. They're the ones, there's only 12 GMO crops in California, which you definitely want to get those that are organic. So definitely, like, it would be better, because I just think like the fruits and vegetables, it's just so much better to get them all organic, like across the board, especially the berries. And I didn't see any berries that are organic except for the ones that were frozen. So definitely they needed to work in that area. And also in like the meats department, like the red meat, the only one that was grass-fed and organic was that ground beef that I show you, which is a really good price and option than the one at Costco. The Costco one is really tasty too, but it's just not organic, but it's grass-fed. That one's like $20, the same price. They didn't have any other things like steaks or así como para hacer como guisados y eso. It was just regular, you know me. And then they had a little option of the wild caught seafood, so that was good. Just make sure that you're reading the back, no added color or anything else to it. And for the chicken, they only had that Foster Farm organic free range chicken or grass-fed chicken. That just one little, like, se me hace que nomás eran like the drumsticks or something like that, just that little area. So for that, they're lacking a little bit, which I would like it if they would have more options in those, because those are like the staples, like the core of meals, right? Like the fruits and the vegetables, and then the protein, like the fish or the red meat or the chicken. Like if that could be organic, grass-fed, like that would be great. You have a little bit fewer options. However, I feel like this is where Costco comes, and if you have big families, it'll be better to go to Costco and get those in bulk, right? And then just come over here and get the smaller things, you know, like the weekly things here. But I was surprised that they had so much stuff. I hope that this was helpful to you guys. It was definitely helpful to me. Now I know that I can come and get certain things here and add lesser value, which I'm obsessed. I love. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming along. And if you guys ended up liking this video, let me know in the comments if you want me to go to a different store or what exactly you want me to do when I come to these stores. Let me know. This was different. I filmed it by myself, so you know, let me know if that's fine. It's just hard to find a partner to help you. And surprisingly, I was fine. Like I wasn't being too shy, and there were people around me, but I was like, who cares? I'm just gonna film. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video and if you want me to go to other stores. Yeah, anything, leave it down below or send me a DM. But thank you so much again for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.